Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to yet another TapDaddyBeats stream. I hope you guys are having a good Saturday morning. Man, today we're going to be making some beats, making some bangers, man. And in case you haven't seen, I just dropped this. This just came out. This is my new track called Home Stretch. I feel like this is such a good, stream opener. Oh, man. But yes, welcome back, guys. I hope you guys had a good week. I certainly have. Oh, man. I'm, finalizing an album in the moment. And I was up very late last night with my wife. We had quite a few martinis. And named all of these tracks that we've been needing to name. And, oh, man. I'm, even more stoked for this album that I've been working on. But anyways, more on that later. Oh. Also, in new news, I've got iced tea and lemonade. I feel like I'm living a whole new lifestyle now that I've got a giant Rubbermaid pitcher of iced tea and lemonade. Anyways, I'm yapping. We should get to the music. Well, first we should just listen to this. This is such a good song. Oh shit, I just noticed my screen is frozen. That's not cool. Let me, there we go. Okay, now we're back. God, I hope my computer isn't gonna be having problems. Anyways, let's put the kibosh on that. Let's get into Ableton Live. I was sifting through some samples and I found one that I think is going to be a cool one. Okay, let's turn... Come on, this will be cool. Let's just dive into it. I heard that and it really piqued my interest. So all right, let's see. We're going to I've been playing. Let's grab a good drum kit. So I've been really in love with this guy. Which actually, this might be the vibe for this track. I feel like I just, whenever I'm I don't know, I get a drum rack or something that I just feel is working, like an instrument or something, instead of being oh, I use this too much or whatever, I just kind of embrace it. I'm I like this. I'm drawn to it for a reason. Let me use it. Get it out of my system is kind of how I like to think of it. So let's all right. Or we could do something a little bit more shuffled. I kind of like that feel. That's very J Dilla, right? These drums sound very J Dilla. maybe we should do this like the more smart way of doing this, which is like we should actually do it in the drum roll, kind of like pull back on every other hi-hat, right? So let's lay something down tight. Okay, so we've got that, and we're gonna just like make sure it's super tight, right? And then we're gonna take like every other hi-hat, and we're just gonna pull it back slightly. We're not gonna do like, you know, a straight up shuffle. We're gonna do a Dilla shuffle, which is technically like a quintuplet swing, is if you want to get all music theory on it, but really it's something halfway between like a straight eighth note and a swung eighth note and a triplet, you know? So okay, so this should be the downbeat then. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to quantize these kicks, but I am going to quantize the snares and these hi-hats. And let's hope that we get everything right. Quantize. That guy needs to come up. And that guy is a little bit off. See, we can just kind of manually shift these into place. Make sure that that syncopation feels good there. There we go. Okay, so this is the drum loop. Let's make sure that that loops back on itself. There's no like double kick over here. I'm just going to delete this guy for my own sanity. This guy might slide into place better. See, I'm still finding things to kind of tighten up. All this work, though, is like so worth it to have something that is foundationally really good. But we're not done yet. We need to give it that sort of like Dilla swing. So here's what we're going to do. Every single off note on these hi-hats, we're going to highlight those. We got to make sure that we're going to get all of them. And it's weird. We can't just get all of these guys because like this guy is a down note. right? So what we need to do is like this, and then these guys, and these guys. Let's make sure that I can capture everything here. We need everything on the faintly gray lines, not the bold lines. Okay. Tedious. It'll be worth it though. Here we go. Okay, so now we've got everything that is on an offbeat highlighted, all of the hi-hats. Here's the fun part. We're going to slide these back slightly. See how these all slide together? It's perfect. Let's make sure we like this level of swing. Jump over to that, why are you loading, dude? Well, we know we're gonna want to flip this, so let's get this. Oh shit, I got it, let's make sure that it's warped. Nice. Now we're going to want to do a little bit of chopping here. Instead of like, because I think we're going to want bits of this to like play out, but we're going to want to chop as if we got it chopped on our MPC, right? Just like a couple of extra stabs in the chords, right? So here's what I'm thinking. First of all, let's get it out of this pitch. We might pitch it like up a little bit. We're gonna stab in. bum, bum, bum. Okay, yeah. So it's really just gonna be like this. But this just like really ties it better to like the drum pattern. I can already sense like a real like new Jabez kind of beat coming on. Let's dress this up real pretty. This is like a real, like, regaining our humanity type beat. Simple, keep it really rooted. Maybe this is just our intro right here. And we'll continue to build upon this in the next section. I'm sure we're gonna do a lot more than this, but Okay, let's figure out what key signature we're in. We're in A sharp minor, but we pitched it up to, right? Yeah. So A sharp, 1, 2. We're in C minor. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if they have a C minor here. Let's see what the relative major to C minor is. Just a little trick if you guys don't know. Every minor scale has a relative major that is essentially the same scale. It's really just a matter of perspective of how you're looking at it. So let's say C minor relative major. Google is our friend. E flat major. Okay. So I don't think we have any E flat here. We can just make this work. Beautiful, man. That is so beautiful. Okay. Okay, so now let's sync this further back into the track. Let's see. Super plate, yeah. We'll have this go for one more. All right, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still got a lot of stuff to do here. See if we can get like a really strong flute sample. This is the one. We're gonna set this like way down. I'm just curious about something. Let's run those flutes through sample through like a guitar amp. I mean, I don't think it needs it, but I'm like really curious how this is gonna feel. This like makes it way more subtle. Kind of makes it fit in the mix a little bit differently. Kind of like this. We kind of made it smaller. Gotta be careful not to layer this up too much, right? We don't want it to be too busy. We're getting there. I'm looking for something that's a little bit like can be a textural support. I like this, that just the first part of that. But we don't hit that next part. We'll just take this. And we'll cut here. Give it a little bit of a fade out so it doesn't feel so. In fact, we might even just double up on the delay. Here, let's sync it back into the track, see how this feels. Oh, that's much better. Yeah, we can... Track feels like Nujabes and Jay Dilla like teamed up. All right, we're gonna have to really bring it in real close in this bridge section. Let's bring this back here. Are we happy with how we're opening this? I like it because it keeps your focus on the piano. But let's hear it lead in. I kind of like how it feels when it like comes back to that. I was thinking we were going to drop out the drums here, but I'm kind of almost feeling like just bringing them back to this might be slick. We'll see. We're gonna pull out Japanese Boy, soft lead. I love this lead, man. Make this much smaller, and we're gonna kind of use this maybe more as just counter little. Maybe. It might not be the right instrument. We'll just keep playing around with stuff. But I'm quite happy with like this whole section, you know? This might be kind of cool. Oh man, this is like such a vibrant track. It's so cool. I like this. I'm surprised how rich we made this with so few tracks. I think just like sound selection is really on point here. I think I've kind of decided we're not going to go bass on this track. We're keeping it nice and light in that low end. Okay, we'll capture that. Just kind of pairing these up with what we've got up here with these like, it's like the broken prairie organ or whatever. Okay. let's loop this over here. Something extra for this section, right? I'm thinking like a saxophone or something. Let's back this out. Carrying my coaster with me. might just do this guy in the second. This might be it. Let's bring this into the track. Oh man. This is such a vibey track. We gotta really set this back. And we're probably gonna put a decent reverb on this. We might just use, I haven't used this in a while. I've been using Super Plate a lot lately, but Vocal Pop Hall is a good one. Oh, let's try it against Super Plate. Oh, this feels good. This stereo tube. And we've got it pretty wet. We might even need to bring this guy forward a bit. keep carrying my coaster with me. Okay, let's bring this back. We're going to carry this over. We're probably going to fade out like here to here. Maybe we should even fade a little bit sooner. Maybe we go like from here to here, get us on to the next song a little bit faster, you know? Yeah, that's much better. Damn, that is like a simple track, but like it's so it's so appealing. I like it a lot. Let's hear this back. Man, we made that in like an hour. Let's save this. I think we're on song 1041. Yeah. Oh, no. 1041 already exists. 42. Oh, wait, no. I'm in 1141 is the problem. I'm moving through these beats too fast, man. Really glad we did one with the Dilla Shuffle today, you know? It's been a while since I've done one like that. Okay, we gotta let this save. All right, well, I think I am going to get some coffee, and then we're going to dive into another one. So while this is saving, let me play for you guys my newest release on Spotify. It's called Home Stretch. Definitely go check it out. I will be right back. I'll be 2 seconds. I'm going to just heat up some coffee. All right. I am back just in time. All right. Also, I noticed while I was out that I wasn't seeing chat. For some reason, it's frozen on my screen. Let me see if I can refresh. There it is. What's up, Signature? I don't know if you're still here, man. My comments, like my screen was frozen for some reason. So I have not been seeing comments this whole stream. I was like, dang. All right. Well, anyways, welcome back, guys. Let's get started on another beat. Let's get started. All right. Man, we made a banger. We made quite a banger on this first one. That only took an hour, too. Let's get another one lined up. Let's get another one going. We're going to sift through. I've been finding so much gold in the soul samples in the piano section. Let's see if we can find another one. Soul. So we just hit this one. Let's turn off time stretch. It's very warm. There he is. What's up, Signature? Sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. I was like, for some reason I didn't see any comments. My screen was frozen and I had no clue. Oh man, how's your morning going, dude? This one's giving jazz hands. But yeah. So I thought something was up, yeah. I'm usually on it, but I wouldn't have known if I didn't. I went out to heat up some coffee, said hello to my wife, and she had my stream up, and I was like, Signature's here? It's kind of an interesting one. This is from the same sample pack as the last one. It kind of makes me wonder what else they have in here. It's actually, let's say keys, just to really hear it all. Ooh. But yeah, great. Thanks, just chilling with the coffee. Hey, same here, man. Cheers. It's a very hopeful progression. I don't know, I feel like we found that really golden one. Oh, let's keep digging. We'll just keep digging here. There we go. What's up, Mars? How you doing, man? Welcome on in, dude. MTV Taps. Yes, that's what you're watching, man. Welcome back to MTV. MTV Taps. All right. God, we gotta find something gold. I feel like we started so strong on that first track. Ooh. Maybe. But yeah. Mars says, I was watching the original Transformers cartoons earlier. Oh, sick, man. Then I got into gardening videos, and here I am. Hey, welcome. Welcome. Sounds like you've been on a journey. Got here just in time for the really riveting part where I sift through samples. It's so much fun. But yeah, he says, I'm having a new AC installed today. Hey, good. Good, you're not going to be boiled alive. Staying out of the way. Yeah, smart. I feel like it's always so awkward when, when you've got somebody working in your home. It's like, I don't know what to do with myself. You know? I just quietly hang out in the other room. I usually just go sit with my wife, and then we both, like, sit there like hostages in our own home. We had something up here that was decent. What was it? Stay nice and chilled, yeah. Yeah, Mars gotta stay nice and chilled. Let's see. Texas is hot. Oh, you're done, Texas? I think I knew that. I definitely feel you. I was actually just in Texas, visiting family. Ooh. Come on, give me more progression. Just give me more. I like the fidelity of these chords. But yeah, it's not our temperature, it's our humidity. Oh, I feel that. Yeah. I know. I feel like here in Colorado, it's the exact opposite. We are such a dry state. And we're like, because the altitude is so high here, it's like we're closer to the sun. So when it's hot, it's like really hot. Weather is extreme in Colorado. When it's hot, it's really hot. When it's cold, it's really cold, you know? But yeah, when you go to West Texas, it's less humid, and you don't feel the heat. I feel you. I was just visiting South Texas, like hill country area. I keep seeing this sample pack, and I just want to see what kind of piano samples we all have here. Oops, no, that's not a... I said not kicks, I wanted keys. There we go. I keep sifting past this sample. It might be time to just do it. Corpus, Fredericksburg. I don't know where that is in relation to Corpus. I think it's like near Corpus. Ooh. Yeah, Fredericksburg is nice. Yeah, it was lovely there. I was very surprised to see that there were like so many like German restaurants and breweries. I'm not still kind of not sure why. I know that there's a reason. There's just like a ton of German breweries around there. It's kind of cool. All right, I think it probably is time that we hit this guy. All right, let's do it. Drums, let's find... Yeah, Fredericksburg is close to San Antonio, hill country. Exactly. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Maybe this will be the one. We'll like use this kit, throw in a guitar amp on it. I really like how this sounds when we throw it through the Ampeg. Okay, here we go. Now, I gotta think about drum pattern here. I don't know though, I kind of want to do something with like a little bit more like bump to it. We'll see. Okay, something like that. That's decent. All right. Here we go. Oh, I'm going to have to really clean this up. Oh boy. All right. Let's just get to work. But yeah. Yeah, I see Mars says, yeah, I've been using the MIDI exports from D16's Nefton 2 plugin as a starter for beats. Oh, that's interesting. Hell yeah. I'm so used to banging it out on drums that, I don't know, sometimes I feel a little bit pigeonholed. In fact, something that I need to do that I haven't done in a good long while is sample a drum break. Like, man, it has been too long since I've sampled a drum break. There's something just about a live drum feel that is just different. In fact, I feel like that's gonna be a better way to go on this beat. Just because I haven't done it in a while and I'm feeling pretty uninspired on the drums right now. I think that, yeah, starting with a drum break could be actually pretty slick. So let's do this. I actually have here. We'll undo this. Wow, I started at 88 BPM there. That's the last track we did was perfectly 88 BPM. I guess my brain is on 88 BPM. I haven't touched my AJ Hall drums in forever, that even if I reuse some of these drums, I should just do it, because it's been so long since I've touched this collection. AJ Hall, I got so many breaks. I should just look through the used breaks because I know that those are going to be fire. Ones that I've already used. Ooh. Ooh. This one's nice and boomy. It's kind of quiet in the preview. I'll just turn up the preview volume. But yeah, Mars says, I'll usually start with a 4 on the floor. But I've been experimenting with different styles to start to see where it takes me. Yeah. I try my best to not overthink, especially when we're making boom bap music. And it's like, who cares if you've used this drum pattern before? We're not trying to reinvent the wheel, right? For me, it's more textural is what I'm trying to, vary with. Oh, I like that sample. In fact, maybe we lay down our own stuff here. Let's just start by like laying down some chords. But yeah, overall feel, exactly signature. That's like, I think, what's more important in boom bap. But I've changed my approach on this 20 times getting into this beat. It's all good. Maybe we'll make something kind of neo-soul-ish. I want to start maybe with like the 70s Rhodes. It says, I can make a 4 on the floor sound great, by which sounds I choose. But it's nice to lay down some R&B and see what happens. Oh, I feel you, man. For me lately, neo-soul has been the genre that I've been kind of pushing out into. Which does require a lot of like live drums, and I've been kind of mimicking it, which I don't know why. I'm like, I have live drums I can use. Okay, that should be good. There's got to be something at least decent in there. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think we got a good start here. But yeah, I came up and started with breaks. I feel you. So you should say nice, sweet. Yeah, I'm vibing with this, man. But yeah, breaks and DMB were the first styles I DJ'd. Oh, that's sick, man. That's dope. Okay. Let's clean this up a bit. There's like some missteps in here. Get rid of this note. We'll bring this guy back a bit. Okay, and I feel like this is almost too, like, in the lows, right? I kind of want a way to brighten this. Well, let's start with some tape processing, some reel-to-reel on these roads. And then maybe we'll use a 610 preamp. We'll use the 610B. Yeah, this lifts this nicely. Okay. Perfect. Okay. And then we like set this way in the back. An organ is such an interesting instrument. I agree, it's so weird. It's smooth and vibrating, yet it's also screaming. Yeah. Oh man, I used to do this one organ sound where it would just go screaming through the track. It was, I'd like really smash it with like tape compression and make it this kind of like screeching organ that's just like, I'd go on these huge riffs. I don't know. It's something I did like years and years ago. It was so much fun. I kind of want to do more stuff like that. I think today we're focused on a smooth jazz, neo-soul kind of feel. But I think we're going to hit this in a pretty lovely way. I like how lately I've been like, last stream we did one where we sampled in the first one and laid it down ourselves in the second, and that's kind of what we're doing here. The only thing we really sampled was this drum break, but I'll probably sample more. We'll see. We'll use that. Big crushers sound amazing. Oh, hell yeah, man. Says, yeah, I hit them with LFOs and make them sound crazy. Ooh, that's an interesting idea. Yeah, I could definitely see that working out. Okay, let's get a little weird on a bass. I'm gonna reach for that bass that we discovered in Purity the other day. Keep it nice and low key, but hopefully hopefully it'll be bumping underneath with some fun bass line. Like, this is where I think I want to let the bass kind of carry the melody a little bit more. What's that preset, Japanese kids? Oh, you're thinking of that synth lead that I use all the time called Japanese Boy. And it's in X-Band. It's so cool, man. It's so cool. But this is the bass that I'm using in Purity. It's called A&A Bass Guitar. That's gonna be the bass line right there. It's pretty vibey. You know, this is like just like some, I don't know what you would call this, man. Like I guess I've been calling it like neo soul. Reminds me of a song that I did forever ago. It's called Tears. It was like one of my favorite songs. It was on my first album, actually, called Friends and Enemies. Yeah, neo soul. I can see that. Yeah, I'm actually working on an entire neo soul album right now, and boy, I tell you, it's probably gonna be my best album yet, I would say. Don't mean to toot my own horn, but I kind of do. Okay, we gotta lay more on here. Let's figure out where we're going for the, like, with this. Let's just pull this over here. Pull this out and this out. We'll definitely want a drum fill into this. I'm still not sure about this intro, but we'll figure out what we're doing here. We'll probably dress this up majorly. In fact, we should almost start at the beginning, just dressing that up. This is where we need to start grabbing some samples. We're gonna need some vocals. What if I just search ooh? What key signature are we in? Let's find out. I think that this is this a major or minor? I think we're in A flat. Not quite A flat, E flat. Yeah, E flat major. What's the relative minor to E flat major? Let's find out. Oh, it's C minor. Okay. Something like this. Yeah, minor. I agree. We were like close with this one. Let's check out some of these major ones. We'll go E flat and start clicking through the majors. Nope. Man, we're getting close there. Thing is, it's got this organ in the background, which is clashing with our organ. I've found some good stuff in this sample pack before. See, there's like some really good stuff in here, but the whole sample pack isn't like this.
is so sweet. Too much time on the internet.
I don't know, guys. Oh, man. I don't know. I think I might like get away from the samples because we're not making progress there. But I think that if we just like layer on 1,000 different instruments, we can make this intro sound very grand. We also got some room over here to grow. But right now, the real difficult thing is like this is so good. We gotta stay on track. Here we go. But yeah, this off a melody you wrote? Ah, yes, indeed. The only thing I've sampled so far is the drums. But yeah, welcome on in, the real Bubba Bubba. Yeah, right now, I've laid the chords, melody, a little bit of accent detailing. This bass line I think is super fun. I kind of wanted to get some vocals in here, but you know. But damn, this is like such a vibe, man. We gotta stay on track. We got this guy. Okay. This is kind of like, it kind of counters this organ. This is almost like an organ in and of itself. Okay, so what we're going to do with this is we're going to really set it down. And then we're going to fade this out. We're going to say like maybe here to here, we're going to just like fade. Maybe actually we'll go out a little bit more. What if, God, we need this intro to be more interesting. What I would like to do is like this grand entrance kind of like intro, and we have so many layers, and then we like hold them on one note, and we suspend them in air. It's the top of the roller coaster ride where you're just waiting for it to go. And then, as they're submersed in this shimmery chord that's just holding them there, the drum fill comes in and it drops them into, right? You guys feeling me? Boy, this is a beast of a track. This one I might like be working on. We got about 45 more minutes of stream, and we're gonna try to set that up basically. But this might be something that I like throw a good 8 hours at, you know? Yeah, Mars gets it. We need more layers. Let's pull out Expand. Maybe we will pull out Japanese Boy. I feel wrong saying that. It sounds like I keep a Japanese boy locked away in my studio and I pull him out whenever I need him. Japanese Boy, here we go. This is such a cool plugin. But yeah, love the bass, dude. Me too. Thank you. Really happy with how that turned out, you know? I think we already know what we want to do. I'm just going to do this so that we are reminded. let's pull this out like this far. And yeah, I'll set that guy over here. Okay. And I don't know the real timing of this, right? We're kind of eyeballing it. We can always change it. Really, what it comes down to is once we have this fully set up, we're going to have to just feel it, you know? We might shift around where the intro is. But yeah. I see the real Bubba says, not that anyone cares, but I needed a cable I could only find on Guitar Center, and ended up getting an Arturia Keylab 61 key too. Oh, that's sick, man. How are you enjoying your Keylab? $100 off. Hey, there you go, man. I tell you, walking into Guitar Center is dangerous. Those sales reps will get you. That's so funny, dude. I was thinking of getting a Keylab. I love I need a new MIDI keyboard. I decided to just get Analog Labs, the plugin, the V11 series. I didn't get the full version, but you know, what'll you do? Online purchase, so on the way. Okay, I got you, man. You're thinking of trading in the complete control for one? Dude, smart move. I do not like my complete control, to be honest. I don't like how the keys feel. I don't know. It feels very plasticky. I'm not a huge fan. I mean, I know all MIDI keyboards are plastic, right? It's just, I don't like how this thing creaks, and I don't like the action on the keys. Like, the keys don't feel, I feel clumsy on these keys, you know? We're gonna put Crystallizer in a return track. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna automate how much we feed this organ into there. But yeah, that's what Mars says is, yeah, that's my problem. The keys feel weak. They just, you know what I mean? Like, I feel clumsy on those keys, man. I'll tell you what, man. You know what's funny is I went from this guy to the complete control, and dude, I used to be able to shred on this thing, man. Like, this little 3-octave mini. It's funny, you would think these keys are so crowded. I think honestly I got used to it was the problem. And then I get my complete control, and the springs feel weird, and I just feel clumsy on it. I couldn't quite shred like I could this guy. But, and this thing got me through college. This thing got me through so much, honestly. All right. Yeah, you have to dig in to get Aftertouch to work. Oof. I didn't even realize it had Aftertouch. All right. We're gonna take track 6, show automation. Fuck, this is so good. This is like Tears Part 2. But yeah, you had the M audio one. Let's see. We still need more layers here, guys. This is not nearly enough. Like we need more like mid-range. Dude, I'm really liking this setup. I'm really liking what we're doing in this track. Man, I'm gonna have to do this track justice. Like, we are nowhere near complete. We're not gonna get anywhere near complete. We're just gonna keep chugging at this thing. We need this guy to be super quiet. Almost. We're gonna capture this just to have it. I'm not sure about those last notes. Such a sick song. I feel like this carries that sort of energy that, like, it's so chill, but it makes me want to mosh. Keep going. Dude, I'm really loving this track. Okay, we're gonna pull out more X-Band. Like I said, I was saying this earlier, we need more mid-range. What's going to be so cool, though, is once we build this intro, we have so much to borrow from for the actual song. What do I want? I want, like, EPs. Yeah. What's going to be something very vibey? We need to drown this in reverb. Yeah, this will be cool. Maybe something really massive too, like long choir. And we like. Oh, okay. Dude, I swear, if I pitch one more track to my wife for this Neo Soul album, she's gonna kill me. Okay, the timing of this is all wrong. It's all wrong. Let's just put this on the chord changes. I feel like this should go down. Bum, bum, bum. So what if we instead pulled this like... Yeah, that's better. Let's get the shimmery right. You know what's funny? This is the drum break that I used in Tears. I just realized, and you know what? That's totally fine. I kind of want to bring us back to like Tears Part 2. If you guys are curious what the fuck I'm yammering on about, go listen to my first album, Friends and Enemies. There's a song on there called Tears. Ah, it's so good. I love it. This one's called The Hard Part 7. No. But yeah, we'll do. Hell yeah. It's an oldie but a goodie. Really makes me happy, you know? All right. Okay. I still feel like I want to layer on more into this intro, but like, we gotta get into the track. I don't know. Well, I know that we can take this out. God, what am I thinking of using? There's oh, I know. Air Force One or Air Phase One, yeah. But yeah, the real Bubba says I gotta have more layering. Christopher Walken SNL. I do need more layering. Okay, I'll let you guys in on a secret if I can find it. Yes, soft leads, X-Band 2, Air Phase 1. It's the 4th preset, Air Phase 1, okay? Write that down somewhere. fucking go. Writing lyrics for me, Mars? God, this is a track where it's like, I don't know, man. I'm not sure if we need like a whole lot of like showy, I don't know if we really need to show out so much. Like, I feel like we need to like let them bathe in this like really emotionally kind of like hitting soul track, God, it's just so fucking good. I can't get over it. I am so in love with this track. Okay. Yeah, I'm really glad you guys all came through. Got to see this. This is gonna be something, I can tell you. I don't know what yet, but it's gonna be something. Yeah, keep it simple. I say that, but I know that this is gonna grow into a big monster. Stage 73, why haven't we pulled that out yet? Probably because we got our roads. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna do kind of like we did over here with this guy. Let's pull out that super plate and go kind of crazy. Maybe, but like, honestly, would this be more effective over here? Maybe both. That's good. set them free into just bum ba-dum. I'm kind of curious though, what if we like removed these? And then we have so much more room for stuff. We're going to pull out Analog Lab here. Grab some really vibey synths. There's a couple that's been in my liked that I keep going back to because it's just too good. It's really good. Celestial Homeland, was this the one? Try that. Well, we'll bring it down more. Yeah, Mars says, yeah, I'll surf through all the presets and star the ones I want to work with later. Absolutely, man. If I find myself continually digging for a certain sound, keep coming back to it, I drop it. Like, I'm starting to get better about saving the presets that I actually use. Yeah, he says, I've been wanting to pick up some of their synthwave preset packs. Ooh, if you do, you'll have to let me know how it is. Hear this all in context. Oh, and I should probably save this track. I think we've decided we like this one. 1142. Time Cop 1983 preset pack sounds good in the demo. Ooh. That's just like a cool name. Might have to go peep it. Save. I've got ideas. There we go. I might pull that out and do more with the other half. See, there's honestly like a lot of stuff I want to do to this track. I feel like I need a good like 5-hour session to really like pull it apart, you know? So I think that's what I'm gonna do. But for the time being, let's hear it one more time. Let's hear it one more time. Want to do more in here, and then this bridge section coming up. I like that little dropout, man. That's cool. We'll do some stuff in here that's going to be beautiful. Yeah, the drums are the star of the show. I know. Shout out to AJ Hall. I fucking love this guy's breaks. He is like not just such a phenomenal drummer, but he really understands how to record drums, how to mix drums, how to process drums. Like, AJ Hall is the GOAT, man. Like, he's just so good at what he does. So, yes, this beat brought to you by AJ Hall's Drum Breaks. Go check him out. Go to his website. You can just Google AJ Hall. You'll find him. He's got some amazing sample packs of just breaks like this, you know? So, anyways. Guys, I think that's probably a good place to call it. Holy shit. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, you know? For keeping me company while I go crazy on these beats, man. But yeah, thank you, Mars. Thank you, The Real Bubba Bubba. Thank you, Signature, and everybody else that's watched this stream. I really appreciate you guys. So I will see you guys next time. Until then, my name is TapDaddy, and happy producing. Catch you guys later. Peace.